Thank you. And this is the final question, and we'll begin with Jerry. What would you add about the community service you have rendered to the town of Atherton?
What additional service would I do?
Well, I think you each spoke about
Oh.
your background,
Oh,
but
okay.
if anything you'd like to add.
Yeah, I'd like to add the being on the board of Selby Education Foundation and working for Jenny Rideau, who's the chair of that, has been very rewarding, and I think there are a lot of opportunities like that for many residents to get involved. I was president of ACIL for a couple of years. That was a rewarding experience. I've planted trees. I've planted eggs for the Easter egg hunt. I've worked at the barbecue. All these things are fun. You get out there and become part of the community, and you really feel good by doing those kinds of things. And I think getting engaged also in regional activities like being a founding member of the Peninsula Cities Consortium has been very rewarding as we get more cities working together, and the regional outreach of opportunities are there for our taking.
Thank you, Bill.
Well, I've enjoyed working with the area youth in the sports programs and the scouting programs, giving back not only to the community, but also giving back to those programs that I also benefited from as I grew up. I do a lot of work with my church. I was on the Capital Foundation for the Church of the Nativity and did the grant raising to build the new school that's over there, the new Sobrato Pavilion, as well as the new kindergarten. I'm also a member of the Order of Malta. We provide services to the sick and the poor in the area, up and down the West Coast, and also worldwide. I've participated in a number of city activities with regards to, as I mentioned, the audit and the finance committee, as well as I do hands-on work working with the finance director and helping to write new processes and procedures that are going to make the town more efficient. Thank you.
Thank you. Jim?
I think one of the things that are very helpful to find out how people are thinking and what we have to do with the Homeowners Association. I know that in Lindenwood we have a fairly active Homeowners Association, and from time to time that's a kind of intermediate so that the people will tell us what they think the problems are and what we have to do about it. So I certainly, I'm not a member, but I do participate in these things. I also participate in the various cities' meetings. And frankly, at the present time, with all the committees I'm on, I seem to be spending a lot of time on direct assistance to the town rather than on auxiliary activities.
Yes, Carrie?
Well, I'm the newest member of the community as far as a board member is concerned, or wanting to be on this council. But volunteering for my community is nothing that I'm afraid of or not used to. I came from a community that I spent 10 years out there actively working for the community, for the interest of the community. And it started, I landed in June. On July, I worked a large 4th of July event, and by November, I was on the board. This community, I landed here last year. I was at Swing of the Park. I'm sitting in front of you today saying I want to be a representative for you. I believe in the better good of this county. It's a way of life for me. I've been active in San Mateo County government. I'm on the San Mateo County Jail Site Selection Committee today. I was on the Youth Services Committee. I was on San Mateo County's Charter Committee. So being involved in my government, in my community, is nothing I'm afraid of or not used to.
Thank you. And now we will proceed.